Ever pondered about the paradox, the more you look, the less you see? This statement isn't just a clever conundrum, it resonates with truth in various facets of our lives. Take a magic trick, for instance. As you fixate on the magician's hands trying to catch the sleight, you often miss the grandeur of the performance itself. You're so engrossed in the details that the magic, the illusion, slips right past you. This is a classic example of over-analysis. We often believe that the more we dissect and scrutinize, the more we understand. But this isn't always the case. In fact, excessive scrutiny can lead to confusion rather than clarity. It's like trying to appreciate a painting by looking at each brushstroke individually. You lose sight of the bigger picture. So we can say that the more we scrutinize, the less we comprehend. A fascinating paradox, isn't it? But what fuels this paradox? What's the science behind it? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of our brain and perception. Imagine you're stargazing on a clear night. You spot a faint star and decide to focus on it. But as you concentrate harder, the star seems to fade, almost disappearing. This isn't a cosmic prank, but rather the result of how our eyes and brain work in tandem. You see, our eyes have two types of vision, focal and peripheral. Focal vision is like the spotlight of our eyes, sharp and clear. It's what we use to read, recognize faces, and appreciate details. On the other hand, peripheral vision is like a floodlight, less sharp but covering a much wider area. Now here's the twist. The center of our eyes, where the focal vision operates, has fewer light-sensitive cells than the periphery. So when we try to focus on a faint star, it appears dimmer. Thus, our own biology can sometimes trick us into seeing less when we attempt to see more. Now, how does this paradox apply to our daily life, and how can we make use of it? Picture yourself studying for an exam or working on a project. You're neck deep in details, obsessing over every single one of them. But in doing so, you may lose sight of the bigger picture. You're looking more, but you're actually seeing less. This is the paradox at play in our day-to-day lives. So, how can we avoid this paradoxical trap? Well, it's quite simple. Take frequent breaks. Let your mind breathe. This allows you to step back, reassess, and regain perspective. And when you return to your task, you'll be able to see the forest for the trees, so to speak. This paradox serves as a reminder that seeing is more about perception than observation. Remember, sometimes to truly see, we need to look a little less and perceive a little more.